It's a lot of drones. I'm gonna shake it. Well, this is not where I wanted to be at 8 p.m. in the early to mid parts of August, robbing our own hives of honey. But we kind of are making this last minute decision. We wanted to pull some honey from our hives. We have 3 beehives and it's our 3rd year beekeeping. I should have done this a few days ago. We have some serious rain in the forecast. In fact, it rained all day yesterday. And so now the girls are actually eating their honey and it's making this very challenging. We're only going to be pulling 3 frames in entirety, so we're almost done. It does look really good though. Huh, look at that. So I'm working on the 3rd box right now. They had a 4th box which was intended for honey, and I had a queen excluder separating that one, but they never really went that much into that 4th box, so most of their honey is down here. And I'm just going to be replacing those frames with some other foundation that I happen to have. A little bit of a beating on the frames. There we go. Right, we got what we came for. It wasn't easy, and we're headed back inside because the rain is coming right now. You may have noticed one very important thing, and that is that our honey is not really capped or barely capped. And that's just a result of the season. Unfortunately, I thought it was going to be a really good honey season, and it wasn't. All 3 hives are doing amazing. It just wasn't that good of a year for nectar. They have really good pollen. So we are going to be trying something inventive. Our house with the wood stove gets really dry, really dry, and we're going to try to lower the humidity and pull the moisture out of some of their honey so we can extract it and eat it. We're going to set this box up in our house. We're going to light a fire, have it going for the next few days, and keep a fan going around it. Well, it's been just under 3 days and we are ready to extract our honey from our 3 frames. We've had our fire going on and off the last few days and kept the humidity under 50. Usually it's under 30%, so it's at about 30% right now. Now these frames, I'm pretty sure they were uncapped because our bees were planning on adding to them. They're not quite full, and or because they were using them. When I pulled them out, they were on them eating it, so that also indicates that. When you go to extract honey, we've never done it before, but I've read you want the honey to be capped, or you want the honey to be basically ready, or ripe is what they call it, and it's usually like under 18% moisture level in the honey. So one way you can tell if your honey is ready is you can do like a shake test, where you shake it pretty vigorously, and if anything comes out, that means it's not ripe yet. But ours passed that test even when we pulled it 3 days ago. So letting it sit in here has really just been precautionary, but we're ready to get started on extracting it. We had the pleasure of picking up this sweet extractor. Very excited. We got it used from a gentleman that was a beekeeper, of course. And it is a massive extractor. It's much bigger than I expected. In fact, it fits 9 frames, medium frames. So I don't actually have 9 medium frames, but we have 3, which is great because it will balance this machine out when we're cranking it. It's a manual one, so we're gonna hand crank it. That's what we wanted. This is actually a really cool one too because it's radial. And so what that means is I can get honey from both sides without having to pull it out and switch the frame. Some of them aren't designed that way. So this is a neat one. I feel like in the future, this is gonna be a great thing that we have. I've cleaned all this equipment out already, and we've got 1 5-gallon bucket with a spout. I don't know the correct name for that. We're gonna put that right in front of this one's spout. We've got 2 filters. These are the ones that the gentleman used, and so he just strained it twice with a smaller and bigger filter. We're gonna do the same thing and hook it up right on that 5-gallon bucket. Pretty much ready to go. So I think I'm gonna be getting the frames in there.
So when we picked up this extractor, the little plastic shields were broken. So we're either gonna order new ones of those, or if we're gonna run it, and if we don't need them, then we're just not gonna get them.
The benefit to having an extractor is we get to save the comb. So the foundation that the bees have drawn out, the honeycomb, and that's major up here in Alaska for them. We don't want to damage that at all.
There it goes, it's in.
Hopefully we don't damage it.
Do you want me to spin it?
Yeah.
Let's spin.
Don't spin it out of control.
Okay. Do you want to hold the other side for me? I don't know how it's gonna go.
Wobble.
Yeah, sure. we're gonna give this thing a go. You got to push this handle in to get it to engage, and I believe a little ball bearing sits in the bottom of this thing, and we don't have one in there, so I think we need to get one. But this should work, and we got it sitting on a piece of plywood so we don't scratch the floor up.
My tip to you from what I read is start slow.
Okay.
Like don't try to just get wild.
Maybe
just
hold on
like
to this.
start slow and like see how things go.
There it goes.
And this is crazy. There's like a vortex coming out of there, man.
You see
I'm
the honey?
scared. I feel like it's gonna. Yes. Do you see the honey?
Whoa, yeah, it's coming out.
You feel that?
Maybe we should get the shield for this
Hey,
thing.
hey. Yeah. You're kind of spraying on my arm. Look at that. There's honey.
Oh yeah, there's honey coming out. Oh, it's dripping all down the sides. Should we open that little thing?
Yeah, but I just don't know if we're gonna have that much. We may have to end up spatulaing it out.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tiring on your arm.
Really?
It's heavy, yeah.
It is like making the whole
Super
house
windy,
smell like
yeah.
honey, like a windy honey storm. Sorry, it's making it.
Here,
super,
do you want to try it?
Yeah, it's making it like super windy, and then it smells sweet, golden. Wait,
Oh, I see a ton of honey in the bottom.
wait, what's that?
You gotta engage it. You gotta push this in, and then go. There's actually a lot of honey in the bottom. Oh, it's dripping out the thing.
Okay, you ready? Now I see what you're talking about. That is a little heavy.
We need that bearing in the bottom.
And we need to like bolt it down on the floor somewhere.
Gosh. Yeah.
This is so funny.
Hey, we can wash clothes with this thing when we're done.
Yeah, it's like agitator. So I would think using a knife like this.
No, they're gonna rebuild them anyways.
Well, they are gonna need repair.
So that's really good honey. The little parts that were capped, that the bees capped on their own, Arielle just went through with a little fork and a butter knife and scraped them. So I'm gonna spin them again and get the rest out. I don't know if it's dripping out of there yet. It's not dripping out. You can see it. It's in the spout, right in there. Hopefully we'll have it coming out here soon. We're not expecting a lot. We didn't pull a lot from them. So we want the bees to overwinter again, but we're hoping we get like a quart maybe of honey. It'd be awesome. I mean, it'll be the most honey we've ever got from those bees. So one more go.
Well, I'm not gonna clean it. I'm gonna scrape it with a spatula.
That's bone dry.
So
it's super light.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like?
Yeah. You got it out,
So
right?
we're gonna give that back to the girls and they'll clean that and fix it.
Oh my
I'm sure
gosh.
they're gonna like it with your saliva all over it. They clean that up,
I'll clean it up for them.
but they'll clean it up too. You can put those back in the nuke if you want. Do you want
They're
help?
not gonna drip. Look at all that in there. Oh, that's quite a bit of honey. It's exciting for us. It's dripping out. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Honey from our bees. It's really cool. It tastes really good. There's like nothing on it.
Yeah, I just put that on the deck, honestly.
Okay.
The spatula is my absolute favorite kitchen tool because just when you think you don't have anything left, there is always more left. And there's actually a lot left in this case.
Oh, it's guzzling out of there. It's going down there now. Oh my gosh. It's gushing out.
Look at that. We got this bad boy cleaned up. We got all we can get out of it, and we're gonna put this up on our table and see how many pints we get.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Hold on, tilt it.
I'm thinking under 4. Or 4 now that I see more value.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Beautiful color.
That's amazing.
I'm thinking 4. Exactly what I was thinking. 2 quarts.
I'll take it. I mean, we don't need much more than that just to...
You got a bunch in here. It'll fill that up. Can I get the spatula?
Yeah. Well, Arielle called it. When she had those frames, she was thinking we were going to get 2 quarts, and that's exactly what we got. So we got 2 quarts, or we got it in pints. So we got 4 pints. They're filled all the way up. This stuff is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably a really good amount for us, especially to start off with. I mean, we still use regular sugar, but it's gonna be really nice having this honey.
Well, I think we're both pretty excited about harvesting this honey. Hopefully it'll be more in the future. August is a absolutely crazy time for us. We're so busy trying to wrap up before the fall. There's a lot of canning and gardening to do. We've been doing a lot of foraging. Hunting season is just around the corner. And we've pretty much been fishing like all summer and building. So it's like a last hoorah, I feel like, is August. There's one thing that we still have left to harvest, and that is wild blueberries. And we checked our spot that we like to go. They are still a little bit unripe. We're gonna wait a few weeks and head out there and bring you guys along. We will catch you when we head to the mountain. Well, the time has come. We are ready to go pick some blueberries. We're headed to the mountains and we're gonna see what we can find.
Let's go. Man, great spot here. We came here about 2 weeks ago and they weren't ripe yet, but just on the drive in, these bushes look like they're loaded with nice ripe blueberries. So we're gonna see what we can find. Wait there, old man, you're getting helped down. Hey, hey, go get him. Oh, fun. Come on, Bo. There you go, pup. Run around.
Eat them too, huh? Have you ever seen anything more handsome than that?
That's Bo, my show dog.
All right, it's time for a compare off. Oh. I think you won, but I'm not done picking.
No, you gave me, I got quite a bit, but you did give me a handful. Well, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I saw this trick a long time ago. Actually, I've tried it and it kind of worked. It's supposed to be windy when you do it. And it'll clean the leaves out of your blueberries. It's not windy enough.
It's not even windy at all.
No, it's not windy at all. That didn't work at all. Doing pretty good. I mean, look at the size of some of those blueberries. Oh, this one's even bigger. I mean, nice blueberries. Get it. There you go. Picked it yourself.
There's an insane amount right here. So this time of the year is really good for berry picking. It kind of varies on the year, obviously. This year, we're out here a little bit early. I usually come in September, but we're right out here at the tail end of August and it's a little bit cooler. You can tell the berries have just gotten ripe and they're falling off. Absolutely delicious. And I didn't really know this until we moved to Alaska, but berries do really well here. It's known for all their wild berries, so many different kinds. In fact, we are picking from a variety of wild blueberry plants and even huckleberries. And I don't know how to tell the difference. There's different kinds. There's some short ones, tall ones, and sometimes the berries are a little bit of a different color too. As you can guess, they are absolutely delicious. I have yet to find anything compare to them that we can grow. These ones just have so much flavor and they are awesome. It's quite time consuming to pick them, So I'm really glad we got some time this year to get out here and pick them. I think we're gonna keep picking for a while and then go back to the side-by-side and have some lunch.
4 for 1. Man, these are loaded. This is awesome. Makes it a lot easier to get a bunch when there's a lot on each plant. I mean, look at this. Look at that.
You need this?
I'm probably gonna eat that big one. So you can probably tell by my pink lips that it takes a while for me to collect them because I pretty much eat most of them, but we love having these things throughout the year. Last year wasn't a very good berry year, but this year, more than making up for it. This is gonna be great. Whew, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, that's so heavy.
That's probably like 8 cups.
At least. That's extremely heavy. Wow, that's a lot of blueberries. So Bo likes to stick around us because he gets blueberries. Bandit is a maniac, and he likes to look for the little Arctic ground squirrels and dig holes. So he's gonna be exhausted tonight.
Your lips are blue.
I know, I've been eating a lot. Let's go eat lunch. Smoked salmon. We got sockeye salmon. This is last year's. Got a couple cans of that left, and we got coleslaw from last year. This stuff was awesome. Perfect snack for out here on the go. Oh, almost dropped your fork. Okay. Look at that. That's good.
Well, lunch was delicious, and I just wanted to mention that you can find the berries that we're picking. You can find them a lot of places in Alaska. In fact, you can find them at much lower elevations down where we live, but we like to come up high to the mountains or the alpine tundra and find them up here. They're usually very prolific, and I think this is where the bears like to eat them as well. Go. Bandit. I think like this, although a good hunting day, I think it's a little warm for them midday, you know what I mean? They probably come out really in the mornings and the nights on these days.
Yep.
You have like 3 cups.
No, it's not. Oh my gosh.
Really lonely.
That's like 4 or 5 cups. That was a lot.
Yeah, I've never.
It's a good hillside right here. Oh, he just came from the top of that mountain. He's running down that mountain.
Where?
Well, he's coming now, but.
What kind of stuff he does there?
Arielle's working us out here today. It's one of those things with her, once she starts picking blueberries, she will not stop. So we've been out here for hours. I got the blueberry fingers to prove it. But it is getting semi-dark. I'm actually not sure what time it is. It's probably like 7 o'clock at night, and we're probably a good hour from home. So we're gonna pick a little bit more, make Arielle happy, and then we'll head home with a nice big haul. This is the most blueberries we've ever picked at one time. So it's gonna be nice.
Well, I think that is a wrap. We've got a lot of berries here, a lot of leaves in Eric's bucket, but that's a lot. And I'm thinking it's maybe over 2 gallons even. Awesome. I cannot wait to take these home. We've already got a fun little meal plan for them. Looks like Bo's done for the night as well. It's getting a little bit colder out here. The sun's down over the hill. The hills around here are really neat at this time of the year. They change and they like turn these really awesome colors Everything's green in the summer, and then it goes to yellow, like a golden stage too as well, and then finally red. So you'll get this really pretty red on a lot of the plants right before winter. And that's a sign that winter is going to be here before we know it. Those are my final hands. We've got to find Bandit and head home. What's that called? Is he in a blueberry trance from reading so many? Okay, I'm ready.
It almost tastes like blueberry cheesecake for some reason.
I taste all the spices.
Oh yeah. I thought it was going to be too many blueberries, but it's not.
I think it's supposed to be all blueberries.